Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ty here, and welcome back to my NFL predictions. And we're already at week 13, dude. It's actually crazy. The season's going by so fast. Last week, we go 10-6. It was better than the week before, but we're still trying to improve. So hopefully, we can do pretty good this week. Starting with the Cowboys and the Seahawks. Now, I think this is going to be just a classic Cowboys really blowout. Honestly, I think. Really, I have it a 14-point game. I think possibly the Seahawks score at the end to make it even, look a little closer than it actually is. I think this is going to be a blowout, and I think the Cowboys are going to win by a decent margin here. They just do this to teams. The Seahawks have been struggling, so I don't see how the Seahawks can win this game, especially against a good Cowboys team. So the Cowboys winning that one. Next up, we have the Titans Colts. Interesting one here. I feel like the Titans, they're so, they either show up or they don't, bro. That's really how that team is. And the Colts are more consistent, so I'm going to go with the more consistent team with the Colts here. I'm going to go with the Colts. I think the Colts win this one 23-17. I can totally see the Titans winning this one, but I'm going to go with the Colts 23-17. Next up, we have my Falcons versus the Jets. Now, I haven't been picking the Falcons, but they won last week after I didn't pick them. I never get Saints games right, and I'm happy that I picked the Saints because I'm happy that I was wrong. Not that I picked the Saints, because I regret picking the Saints, but I'm happy that I was wrong with that one. But hopefully, I'll be right here. And the Falcons will win this game 17-10 over the Jets. This is a home game for the Jets, so I am a little concerned about that for the Falcons. But I do think as long as, the Jets QB play is like it is, I just don't know how the Falcons can really lose this one. Okay. I'm acting like this is like a cakewalk for the Falcons. They can definitely lose this game. They're the Falcons, bro. They could Falcon this up, but they shouldn't. They shouldn't lose this one. So I have the Falcons winning 17-10 over the Jets. Next up, we have the Saints versus the Lions. And I've seen some upset picks here with this game. But the thing that makes the Lions struggle is, a really good pass rush. And I don't believe the Saints pass rush is going to be able to completely dominate this game and get to Jared Goff and cause a lot of pressure on him. And also, with what their run game just allowed versus the Falcons, if the Lions can run like that on them, they're going to win this one. So I'm going to have to go with the Lions here. I think the Lions win. I think it is a close one. The Lions do win this one 24-20 over the Saints. They win. Next up, we have the Texans versus the Broncos. Now, I hate the Broncos. I'm not going to lie. I genuinely hate them. So I've been picking against them again and again and again. But this time, I think it's actually going to happen. I'm picking the Texans in a close one. I think CJ can win this one. I feel like the Broncos, at the beginning of their winning streak right now, I felt like they were definitely getting extremely lucky, but they are talented. They do have some talent, and they have some great coaching. I think Sean Payton is really a good coach, but I think what DeMeco's doing there is incredible. And if the Broncos really win this game, it might genuinely swap who might be, the favorite for Coach of the Year because this turnarounds that the Broncos have had. But I think DeMeco's definitely the favorite, and I think he'll still be the favorite after this one when they win 26-24. And next up, we have the Chargers versus the Patriots. Now, dude, I don't know what is wrong with the Patriots, bro. There's a lot of things wrong. That I don't know what to really say what's wrong about the Patriots. It's just, it really does shock me that they're 2-9. Like, it genuinely does shock me. I wouldn't have thought, in a million years that they would be 2-9, honestly. I mean, I knew there had to be someone bad in that division because I thought that division would be tough. Which, of course, I mean, the Jets are also, you know, in that division. So, I mean, yeah, but regardless, I believe the Chargers are actually going to get a win here. Finally, they're not a team that can just win the close games, but they're going to win one here, dude. I think their defense is still going to allow the Patriots to do something because their defense is just, it's not excellent. They actually performed well against Baltimore, to be fair, but I still think they're not, that great of a defense, honestly. So but I'm still gonna have to go with the Chargers because it's hard to pick the Patriots here. I've picked them in a lot of like these type of games where it would be an upset, and I'm kind of done with it, bro. So I'm gonna go with the Chargers, 23-20. Next up, we have the Steelers versus the Cardinals. Now, this should be a pretty easy game for the Steelers, dude. These are the type of teams that the Steelers know how to beat. So I'm going to have to pick the Steelers to win. I do think it's not like a blowout or anything, but I think they do win this one. That offense, firing Matt Canada, I think was a good move for them. And I think, they're still going to be energized from that, and the offense is going to be able to do some things. And they're going to be 8-4 after this one, which is actually incredible. That's crazy. But yeah, I think the Steelers win this one 20-13. Next up, we have the Commanders versus the Dolphins. Now, this is an interesting one, okay? Because, you have two quarterbacks that actually throw for a ton of yards. No, okay, I'm going to be honest. This should be a blowout. The Dolphins should be able to blow out the Commanders here, and I think they win pretty convincingly. I think they win this one 27-13. The Commanders are just not a good football team, so I have the Dolphins winning this one 27-13 over, just not a great Commanders team. But Sam Howell does throw for a lot of yards, okay? He does, but, I still have the Dolphins winning this one, though, 27-13. And next up, we have the Panthers-Bucks. Now, this one, I wanted to pick the Panthers, but I couldn't. I couldn't. I just couldn't. I think the Bucks finally get another win. They haven't gotten a win in a minute, but I think they finally get another one over the Panthers here. And I think the Panthers, I heard some stat, like, they haven't scored over 15 points, like, in, 5 weeks or something. So it was something crazy. Like, their offense has just not been good. And even with the bad secondary with the Bucks, I just don't like this Panthers team to get this win. I just feel like the Bucks are going to be able to win this one. So I go with the Bucks here, 17-13 over the Panthers. Next up, we have what should be the game of the week for sure. The Niners versus the Eagles in a game I'm extremely hyped for because I want the Eagles to lose, okay? I think the Niners are going to win here and expose that NFC Championship they are going to prove that if Brock Purdy was healthy, not that they would have definitely won the game because we still don't know that, but that they can beat this Eagles team with a healthy Brock Purdy. And they proved that here with a win, I think. And they are able to defeat the mighty Eagles, bro. Like, come on, dude. I think the Niners win this one, bro. I really do. It is just, these are just two very big powerhouse teams. And I think just the Niners are just going to get that one extra play, that one extra thing happen or go right for them to win this one, 30-24. And next up, we have, we're still at the 4 o'clock game. The next game is Sunday night, I believe. But this is the Rams, Browns. I think the Rams are going to get another dub after that huge win last week, which I actually picked against them. We don't really talk about that one, but I think the Rams bounce back. The Browns just didn't look good to the Broncos for me. Dude, I picked both of these teams wrong last week. So, 2 wrongs makes a right. I mean, I've heard that, right? Totally. That's isn't that a thing? Yeah. So that means I have to pick this game right. So it means the Rams win, 20-10 over the Browns. I just don't believe in that Browns offense. So I think the Rams will just, even with a good Browns defense, it's going to be out there like the whole game. So it really won't matter. And the Rams will be able to put up, enough points to win this one, 20-10. And here we are, Sunday Night Football, Chiefs versus the Packers at Lambeau. I believe this is Mahomes' first game at Lambeau, actually, which is kind of crazy. Well, I guess it's not that crazy because, this is an AFC, NFC team, or AFC, NFC teams. But I think, the Packers have been improving. I think they're a good team, but I don't think the Chiefs are going to fall here. I think the Chiefs are taking it seriously now. This is where it starts to get real for the Chiefs, and they need every win that they can get, especially with them fighting for that 1 seed right now. And I think they're going to win this one, not by a huge margin. I think the Packers will put up some points. Actually, I think Jordan Love's going to do some good things, honestly, this game, but it's not going to be enough. And the Chiefs are going to make that one extra play. And I just feel like the Chiefs will come out on top in this one, 27-20 over the Packers here. And the final game, the Bengals Jaguars on Monday night. What could have been, bro? Joe Burrow versus Trevor Lawrence, but instead, we're going to get a pretty one-sided game, I think. The Jaguars win 24-13. I think the Bengals defense is still a good defense, so they're not going to get absolutely blown out unless the offense is really just giving them turnover. And I think they're going to be safer than that. I don't think they're just going to be turning the ball over. So I think, they'll hold the Jags to, 24 here. But it's not going to happen without Burrow here. And I think the Jags win this one, 24-13. So, yeah, I'm sorry this video was so late, guys. But thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And please make sure to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.